30 days ago, I started a challenge that inevitably would change my lifestyle completely. Now, as you read the title, this challenge was simple. All I had to do was bike every single day for 30 days. And that's pretty easy, right? However, the thing is that we build routines. And as people, we stick to those routines very strongly. We don't like when our routine is messed up. That's why when you mess up your sleeping schedule, you get cranky. It's just the way that we are. So when you add an external factor such as a challenge that disrupts the routine that you've made over the course of your life, then it's hard to stick with, especially if it's not something that you enjoy. Now, really quick, I want to take a moment to thank Matt Diavella for inspiring me to do this challenge. He does all sorts of challenges, such as quitting social media for 30 days, or trying to lucid dream for an extended period of time. He also makes videos about self-help, and he is the reason that I made this video and I did this challenge over the past 30 days. So back to the challenge. So 30 days ago, I forced myself to switch up my routine entirely. I forced myself to wake up extra early to make sure that I had enough time to go biking for an extended period of time so that I could actually meet the requirements of the challenge, which weren't very difficult at all. All I had to do was bike every single day for 30 days. Now, if I wasn't able to bike right early in the morning, I would wait till the latter half of the day and then I would bike sometime in the evening. But even then, I found it a little bit challenging to fit in time every single day, just because of the way our schedules work and the routines that we have set in place. And the thing about changing your routine is if you're going to change it, you want it to be something that you like to be added into your routine or to be removed from your routine, whether it's taking away social media or taking away the video games at night and adding in something else like biking or running or some physical activity. You want to be able to enjoy that so you don't have to wake up every morning and dread the activity. Now, I was very lucky to be able to enjoy biking as much as I did. I found it very relaxing. I found it very easy to just get out and just bike and enjoy the scenery around me, especially during this crazy time that we live in right now. But another challenge that I tried to do over the past 30 days was quitting social media completely, and that wasn't very easy. But that's for an entirely different video, I suppose. Now, I can't say that I struggled very much to get this challenge done because the area I live in is so expansive. We have a lot of country and we have a lot of roads that lead to nowhere, and they go on for a while. I live in a small town, so it was very easy to just wake up every morning, get on my bike, and just go. But I can honestly understand that if you live in the city, it might be a little bit more challenging to wake up and go biking because of all the traffic and the chaos that happens in the city. The only struggle I would say that really set me back was the lack of conditioning that I had prior to the start of this challenge. At first, I found myself only able to do maybe 6 miles or 2 miles, and after that, my legs would be tired. And by the end, I got all the way up to 25 miles and felt absolutely fine. I found biking to be very therapeutic, and so I would be able to just go biking whenever I wanted to. I would always look forward to the activity, especially if I was feeling down that day. So it never was a hassle or a struggle to just get up and go. And sometimes if you're doing a challenge or you're doing something like this, you might actually dread the activity, and this might actually push you back into your old routine that I was talking about before, which is why sometimes we make New Year's resolutions to go to the gym every single day, but because of work and because of having to do other things, our minds dread going to the gym because your arms are going to get tired. You're not going to be doing what you want to be doing. It's something that you have to go out of your way to go do. And so we get 5 or 6 days in and then we quit. Now, I was glad that I picked an activity that wasn't so as labor intensive as running every single day, because I tried that. And after a few days of running 2 or 3 miles every single day, I found myself getting very tired and I dreaded it completely. So I stopped. And biking, I never really got winded. I never really got tired. I never really was sore afterwards until I tried to push myself to go the extra mile. And because I didn't set a specific time or a specific amount of biking that I had to do each day, I was comfortably able to say that I was going to go biking, and if I got to go 1 mile, I got to go 1 mile, and if I got to go 15 miles, I got to bike 15 miles in that day. So, should you go out and bike for the next 30 days? Well, given all the things that I've told you, I think that it would be safe to say that why not? I mean, biking is a great activity if you live in a small area, and even if you live in a big city, I would love to bike around a big city. And if you live in the mountains, there's mountain biking. And biking is just something you can do absolutely anywhere you go, and all you need is access to a bike. Now, I would also like to say that I'm going to continue biking past the 30 days. I'm actually setting myself up another calendar for the next 30 days that I'm going to go biking. I'll probably do one for the time after that, because over the past month, I biked a total of 153 miles. To me, that's a lot of miles. Like, that's a good amount of miles, I guess. I don't know. But I want to push myself. I want to go farther next month, and I want to even go farther next month. I'm not going to do it professionally. I'm not going to become a cyclist, but I enjoy the sport, and I want to push myself. It's not bad to want to better your health. Just please wear your helmet, okay? Too many accidents occur, and it's crazy. People are crazy. So just please wear a helmet if you decide to go biking at all. You don't even have to do it for 30 days to wear a helmet. Just when you go biking, just wear a helmet. Now, the reason you clicked on this video, right? You're looking for results. You're looking to see if this challenge would benefit you in any particular way. I mean, that's what we all want, is results. We don't focus on the process of the experiment. We don't focus on anything but the results, because the results are the things that shock us in the end, ultimately. But I found that was a problem when I always focused on the results of whether or not my legs would get bigger, whether or not I would be stronger, whether or not I would be able to go faster or farther the next day. I ended up just dreading wanting to do the challenge entirely. I mean, when you just focus on the process, when you just focus on how leisurely and how nice it is to just get out and go biking, enjoy the fresh air, then it was easy. Then I could just do it the next day, look forward to it the next day, look forward to when there would be a nice sunset to go biking, or look for the next good sunrise to go biking on. But when I just focused on the results, I found myself stressing out, like, am I biking enough? Am I biking too much? Am I biking too little? It wasn't worth it. So the advice that I'm going to give you is don't focus on the results, just focus on the process. One of my favorite quotes is, "It's not about the destination, it's about the journey." And this applies to all aspects of life. If you're going to go somewhere, you shouldn't just look forward to when you get there. You should look forward to the entire trip, all the way along. And you shouldn't just expect that the results will be amazing. And if you do that, then you're just setting yourself up for failure and disappointment, because it's not always going to be as easy as it looks, and it's not always going to turn out as good as it sounds. So just enjoy the process, and what happens is, it is what it is. Now, I'm not just going to leave you hanging there saying that there were no results, that I didn't notice any significant change in my body, because I do. I notice that I can go a lot farther and experience less pain in my quads, and when I run, I don't feel any soreness afterwards, and I can comfortably run a good distance without getting winded as fast, and I feel it's just the conditioning of the activity. And I'll leave you off with this. If you're trying to get into something, if you're going to want to try to do something, don't watch videos about it. Just try. Just do it. You live one time, all right? And if all goes wrong, then at least you can say that you tried to do it, right? I mean, YOLO.